Peace, peace, peace. Now, welcome to my channel. Now, we definitely got a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. Peace, welcome to my channel. Now, we definitely have a lot to talk about today. This video is going to be a little bit longer than the average because there's a lot to cover, a lot of great content coming in this video and on this channel. So if you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I don't know why you haven't hit it already. Go ahead and check out my other video. I am an artist and a rapper, so there's a lot of creative content on this channel. So go ahead and check out my other videos, comment and like those up, and then go ahead and drop a like on this one, and we're gonna get into it. Now, with that being said, there's a lot to talk about today. I'm definitely excited to say that I am almost on my number 10th episode of the Art by Saba series, and I have about 15 images per episode, which means I have about 150 images total that I've given to you guys, which is insane. And so I'm definitely gonna make a huge compilation video of all of the different pieces that I've done, put them all together, and have that video up. Just something cool you can like go to sleep to and just kind of let your mind drift as you go to sleep or whatever. So, or have in the background as you study. And also, with that being said, there is a lot to talk about on this channel because I've talked a little bit before. I have a series called Creative Rants, and on Creative Rants I pretty much talk about everything that's creative, anything that inspires me, anything that may partake to certain meanings on my art, just all types of various things. And recently I had a conversation with my sister about several of those topics, about like astrology, sacred geometry, different things like that that inspire me. And that will be in this video, right? My name is Welcome Saba, and today we have a very special guest on my channel. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Celeste, aka Celestial 12G.
The one and only. And today we're just gonna be here having a couple drinks, talking, and yeah, just reflecting on this new year. It's still January, so there's definitely a lot to talk about. A lot of topic matter, especially things that I haven't brought up on my channel before that I think would be very interesting to bring up. And so let's get started. And so the first thing that is on my mind right now is building wealth. And being your sibling, I know that that's building wealth. So as your sibling, I know that you definitely are good at building wealth. Would you like to get deeper into that and talk about that at all?
I mean, I guess I feel like it's important to build wealth. It's hard out here because we don't have a foundation. Like, they didn't give us a good starting point. They didn't give us the boots for the bootstraps, but we're making it work. We're making it do what it do. And I mean, I'm good at saving money, but then building it up into wealth, that's something you actually brought to my attention. So I can blame him for starting that. But yeah, we're starting to do the whole investing thing and
getting into the stock market, different things of that nature. Watching a lot of different YouTube videos on different people who invest. All of my favorite people that I like to watch for investment advice and just different ways to put your money and like even how to start up, like how do you start investing. I will definitely put their name in the link down in the description box down below. A link to all their channels. They'll be like, I'll say like 3 to 5.
3 to 5.
And so, yeah, those are definitely people that we watch and that we listen to. Don't do anything with your money that you regret. Don't listen to anybody that you will regret listening to later. And
it has to be money that you're willing to lose potentially if things don't go your way. At least it's almost like giving money to a friend, or for me, like I don't expect that money back. It's a gift. It's not a loan. It's basically a gift because it's stressful to expect that money back from somebody. If it comes back, then hey, come through. Which, I mean, it usually does, but at the end of the day, I'm like, it's not. It has to be money you're willing to lose. So don't just throw your whole life savings in the stock market if that, like, it does not have to be an all or nothing thing, in my opinion. You can build slowly, I think, and you'll be fine.
That was very well said. Another thing that I would like to touch on while we're here is multiple streams of income. Now, I feel like that is something that especially our generation in particular has had to master because of the economic burden that's kind of going around. Recently, America filed for Class 11 bankruptcy, and so there's definitely some financial troubles going on. And so I feel like our generation's way of kind of approaching that is to have multiple streams of income. So, do you have any thoughts on that?
I feel like, excuse me. I feel like multiple streams of income has been a long time known thing to draw like income, because it makes sense if you have small example is like if you have 5 small things of income, each bringing in like, I'll say $200, then that's an extra $1,000 in your pocket at the end of the month, and like that's like, it adds up. So it's always been like a thing to have like side hustles, but I guess in this pandemic, it is one of those things where you kind of have to have some side hustles, I feel like. But that's always been the case. It's just with this pandemic, it brings like issues that were like once kind of smallish, kind of like into like blaring issues that we aren't even really fixing much. So we gotta basically fend for ourselves in a way. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, multiple streams of income. Bottom line is it adds up at the end of the day. And so that's never a bad thing. Get your coin.
For sure. So I would definitely suggest to anybody out there watching this video, definitely at least look into multiple streams of income, look into investing in stocks. Just look into little things to just develop yourself financially. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with having a little money and growing wealth. That's always an amazing thing. And so another topic that I would like to touch on real quick is astrology.
Ooh, love that.
What are your thoughts on astrology?
I love astrology, but I'm a Scorpio, and I feel like if you're a Scorpio, you've been into that stuff since you were like young, because we're into that taboo stuff. And back in the 90s, it was one of those things that it was like, hey, what are you? But it wasn't, we were not into it like we are today. Like today is very much, like, what time were you born? Let me like dig into your whole birth chart. Back in the day, it was just like, hey, what's your sign? And then like that was it. Like, oh, you're an Aquarius. Yikes. Or oh, you're a Scorpio. Yikes. But now it's like synastry and degrees and all sorts of fun stuff. So I love it. I love it. I've always been into it. Always. That was like my favorite section of magazines, my favorite section in the newspaper. I love it. It's great. It's fun. Whether you believe in it or not, you can't, it's fun. It's fun. I don't know.
I definitely feel like astrology is becoming more popular over the years. And so what about astrology would you say, or what aspect of astrology is most appealing to you? Do you like to look into astrology to see what events are coming forth? Do you like to see what kind of personality traits someone may have? Like, what part of astrology would you say most captivates you?
Well, again, Scorpio things. The most interesting part of astrology for me personally is the self-realization part of it, and like digging into your own chart and like validating or confirming certain things. Like it's pretty interesting, like how deep you can go into it. And then once you know these things, how you can change or kind of change the way you go about things in order to better yourself, or I don't know. For example, I'm a Scorpio. I keep saying that, but it's true. And we're known to be jealous, I guess. But I don't like that aspect of myself. I don't like that energy. I don't like that. And so I like worked when I was younger towards not being a jealous person, and I can safely say today that I don't get jealous. I mean, there's some times where I'm like, dang, that's crazy. But for the most part, like I used to get jealous over small things, like very, very small things. Like if a friend was talking to someone else, I would think like they were disloyal and jealous or something. Like, no, you're my friend. But maturity happens. You grow up. I'm almost 30. I can't be doing that nowadays. So like I don't get jealous anymore. And I find that very beneficial and enlightening, and it's just nice. It's nice to learn about yourself, I guess. I don't know. What do you like about astrology?
I would say I definitely like learning about other people and then kind of gauging how they see the world and how they experience life. Definitely gives you that kind of very interesting insight.
That's true. Comparing people to their sign. You ever do that? Or like trying to figure out what their sign is when you meet them, or something. That's fun. That's why it's fun. Even if you don't believe in it, it's fun. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely think that astrology is definitely going to get bigger for the years to come. Yeah, and that brings us to the third topic, which is sacred geometry.
Oh, wow. It's a complicated topic in my head.
Because I feel like astrology is big now, but I feel like now more that's just going to kind of be a gateway to other esoteric sciences like sacred geometry or metaphysics and different things as that comes about.
Sacred geometry is very interesting. It's so hard for me to follow sometimes, like I don't know. I got so confused at some parts of just like the timeline of events. But it's very interesting stuff, and it kind of reminded me of like metaphysics, or like what's it called? Quantum physics, quantum mechanics, that kind of thing. Like how things at different planes, or like at different sizes in space. I don't know how to just words. Like atoms, like they don't behave the way we think they should because they're small, or I don't know. They don't behave the same. They don't play by the same rules, and I just find that kind of stuff interesting. Cause like how much don't we know? We think we know a lot. We can try to piece it together, but like if things don't play by the same rules at different, I don't know, like it's just the philosophy of it all is just a lot, and I love it.
For
it's
sure.
Very interesting.
I would definitely have to agree with you on that one. And with that being said, we're about 15 minutes in now.
Wow.
And so I feel like now will be a definite good time to close out. We definitely covered a lot of great topics. Link to your channel will be down in the description box below.
Hey, turn up.
And with that being said, peace. Alright guys, so if you liked that video, definitely remember to go ahead and like and subscribe, because there's definitely more fire content coming, and there'll definitely be more conversations coming, just with more people that I definitely want to talk to, and I have that lined up. Because it's coronavirus, it won't be up front like with me and my sister's conversation. It'll definitely be on FaceTime. Yeah, also I do have new merch coming on my shop. I have new shirts, and I have actual full-size paintings that are on my Shopify shop. So the link to that will be in the description down below. You can go ahead and click on that and copy something. And with that being said, go ahead and also share this with a friend. Show your family, see what they think of the conversation, see what they think of the art, see what they think of the page, all of that. I'm very interested to see what you guys think, so go ahead and drop your comments down below. And thank you so much for watching. And with that being said, peace.
Oui.